What it do? What it do? Emperor Amir Khan is in the building. Understand and understand what I'm saying? Let's get it! Damn it. Today is Monday, which is the 6th, June the 6th. Happy birthday, Earth Day to all those birthdays on the 6th of June. June the 6th. And I just come to drop it to y'all like I usually do. I'm like narrating this whole story thing. So let's keep the narration going. I can't join because the shit ain't right. So when the shit becomes right, then the king will come out the cage. Or the emperor. The emperor will come out the cage. You understand what I'm saying? But other than that, the emperor must remain in his meditation, in his science of the body, mind, spirit, and soul. Understand me? So check this out, peoples. This is what it is. This is what it did. Now, this is what I want to talk about. The hell is going on in the conscious community? Know what I mean? Now look, this is what I see. I see a bunch of folks in their egos looking for views and fame and glory to be remembered amongst the people of the earth, to be like Tupac, King Outformation, to be remembered for something glorious that they have provided. Now, what if the world was free? I think you would still be remembered for the things that you partook in. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the law is to give all thoughts and everything that you can ever think of is to give it back to the Almighty. Never call it yours. Give it all back to the Almighty. So, that will take away a lot of the ego when you're giving the glory back to the Almighty, the all righteous thoughts, where all thoughts came from. Nothing we're doing out here is new under the sun. We are just here, the same people who's awakening, the same people who's here all the time. They never leave nowhere. So the people in the Bible, the people from the past, they're all here right now. Whether in an animal body or a human body or in spirit, they're here right now. So our job is to find out the laws of the highest to follow. Put these laws and orders in place and keep them in place like they was before the temples was tore down. They were in place. If somebody writes something on the temple walls, that means they're not ashamed of what they believe, and that means that they're setting laws for everything that they can see. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's where the war came in. Because when you saw something else and you say, hey, where these motherfuckers come from? I don't know, let's check them out. And you go over there and you check them out. And that their laws is not a statue to the laws that you come from. And you already see the way they live it. They have no morals of anything. So we tried to teach And then after trying to teach, you end up destroying one of ours, which we had to mollywop you. You see what I'm saying? So basically, what we need to do, brothers and sisters, what we need to do, we need to focus. It takes focused thought to manifest. We need to focus on the problems, and we need to focus on the solutions to the problems. We need to think simple. We must not go into the past and try to figure out creation and where we come from if you cannot get yourself out of a financial situation, or if you cannot unite. If you cannot unite, there is no reason for talking about evolution. Why put your mind in the easiest place possible? We all know that we have memory. We all know that we can read and remember things. We all know that we have a spirit that carries the swag, which can take what we remember and put a twist on it and put common sense to it and bring it to life. We all know this. Now check it. The things in the past are based on the things that are happening now. So once you start focusing on the focus of now and the focus of the problem, which is you have no unity. You are here, but your people does not love each other like they gave birth to you. They don't love you like they gave birth to their only firstborn child. That is true unity amongst a group of people. And if you cannot get this unity, if you cannot reach the heights of giving it all up and overstanding and understanding that you have nothing to lose, then we can move on and go to higher peaks in this race. As you see that the opponents that you race against are very vicious, vile. They eat flesh, they drink alcohol, they party, and they're free. They don't have to pay anyone any money. They have to continue to have at least a group of their people to play in the game, to make it seem to you like everybody is struggling against the system. They're standing right next to you, watching you and manipulating your mind to get you to do things that will destroy your temple. And as long as you destroy your temple, you are considered a Christian. You see what I'm saying? One of these Christians. The other Christians is different Christians, but you know the Christians I'm talking about. The ones who raised you. Once you begin to defile your temple, you see what I'm saying? Because what we eat is our religion. Because what you eat will lead your body and your mind in the direction that it needs to go. The birds know what to do. The crocodiles know what to do. The flowers know how to grow. Like my brother Sarah Sudan City said, an apple tree is never going to pop out an orange. It's going to grow an apple. And we have to relinquish everything that has been taught to us. Start all over from the beginning. Come together. Learn what they say about you. Find out why it is true. Find out the weak link that is in astrology. Find out the things that you can do to put together the dynasty once and forevermore. Overstand and understand, peoples. Now, I had a thought that it would be a good idea for each and every one of us individually to make a DVD, since we all seem to have cameras. We all seem to have cameras, right? So take your camera and I want you to record the solution. First, tell us about yourself, and then tell us your solution and how you think that we can deal. Well, let's just say this. Why don't you narrate and get everything off of your mind and just put it into the camera? It should, as long as it fits on the DVD, the full length, that's how much length you got. Put it on the DVD. Make lots and lots of copies. Trade off with the family members from their solution. See their solution. Switch solutions. Everyone should have a solution DVD. You should wear it on you wherever you go. You got your solution DVD? Yeah, I got mine. Check yours out. There you go. And we put it together and we solve the problems and we build the one mind. Not the two, not the three, not the four. The one mind. Because before we even have to get into the evolution and how things was created and how they were made by intelligence. It does not matter if it's male or female, if it's a happy intelligence or excited intelligence or calm intelligence. It doesn't matter the glow of the intelligence. It matters the intelligence. That's the only thing that matters. So to get up into whether man or woman is God or man or woman has came first is straight poop butt doobity doo scoobity doo wop shit. You understand what I'm saying? So let's not go there. Let's leave it into intelligence. Inside the woman's body lies intelligence of what it's supposed to do and what it needs to do. Inside the body of a man lies intelligence that only a man can tell a woman about what's happening inside his body at a specific time, and vice versa. So intelligence is what we must worship. Intelligence is what we must praise. Well, put all that into the earth, because the earth, you don't know where it came from. Leave it at that. Let it be the mystery. Don't try to find out where earth came from. Let it be the mystery. Okay? But know that earth is intelligence. Everything on earth is running just fine without us bothering it. It will run just fine. We are the ones who are polluting and destroying the earth. And it is time for the people to stand up who believe that the earth should be free. And this should be the last battle ever fought on planet Earth. The world is free. If you don't believe that we should work together, and if you don't believe that there's enough room for all us to play and have fun on the playground that we was born free in, then you deserve the consequences that you may get. Now, the Galactic Star Federation, I think I still got that book. I got it. The Galactic Federation of Light. Let me see if I got that Bible on that book. What a new book is. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Galactic Federation of Light. I already broke down to you what the deal was, what time it was gonna happen. Well, this is only volume 1, so this is the Galactic Bible. Y'all can see that. The Galactic Bible, volume 1. So it goes into a lot of different stuff in here. Shows you the different, who you are, my peoples. And that's the preface. It just tells you that. I don't even know if I got the whole thing, but it tells you what time it is, people. That the time of fuckery is over, dead, and gone. The time of stealing other people's light, stealing other people's souls, stealing and killing is up. It's time for the righteous ones to stand, or you're going to get your ass laid down. You understand that? It's about the time for us to give up the football, the basketball. Get that shit up. Free yourself. And know one thing, that they will forever want you to play for their team. Know that is a fact. And if they can't get you, they'll get your child. So if you can get all yours out of the box and let them come towards the box, that is what this is all about. Getting to Ghana, getting anywhere where you can get them all in one. Once you come together, those around you will try anything and everything to get next to you. They already got you now because you did not fight back. And you did not put your foot in the ground where it needed to be. You did not put your left foot forward to trample down evil and let your heart go forward. You let them lead you with your right foot down the wrong path. You understand me? Now it is time for us to use the divine mind that was given to us in times like this. This is where you turn your mind on. Now your mind is your stomach. Now if your stomach is too big, then your mind is all messed up. Because when you see people walking down the street, you're actually looking at the spirit and the mind of that person walking down the street. When you see people do things, you're looking at the mind of this kitten, the way it jumps and does this. You're looking at the mind and how it figures problems out. Now, if you look at the mind that has been created, they have created a mind that will chase material things all the way off the cliff and even get them to murder their own for material gain. A so-called better life. Y'all gotta know one thing, man. Whenever I get up And whenever you see somebody like me on the camera, you gotta understand, this is serious DEFCON 5 type shit. Get your shit together. Start working now. Get ready. You don't know when it's gonna pop off. It can pop off at any given time. You understand me? So get ready and start uniting like the shit just happened yesterday. Don't wait till the fourth quarter to start playing like you should in the first quarter. You understand me? Because it is time for us to build a utopia. And the utopia that we must build is a free Africa, where we build and we play and we learn and we live for free. That is what we must build. Now, if the people on this side of the earth want to charge their own children to go to school and charge their own children for a job that they got to do anyway, then that's on them. But we are free people on a free earth. And please don't mess with our freeness. You did it before, but don't do it again. Because this time is the ultimate. Going back to point zero. Everybody. Nothing. Back to cells. You don't want to go back to cells, do you? You don't want to trust me. Whew. And then you got to bust out. You got to do all these. You got to learn everything all over again. And the people who know how to get out are going to be watching you. Seeing how long it's going to take you to get out. But the people around you, in that darkness of shadows, yeah, they watch you. But anyway, let's not go too far in it. This is what we need to do. Y'all make them solution DVDs. And we need to come together as one. We need to put all our names down. Any name you got, put it down. Any logo that you're building on, put it down. We need one logo. We need one logo. We need one everything. The faster you get to the oneness of thought, the oneness of thought, that's when you will trample them down. I told you about the mail system. It has to be hit, because the mail systems will open up your lawsuits. Because when the shit don't get there and something happened to the shit, hey, I need a lawsuit. You see what I'm saying? And then you get your little lawsuit. You know, it's a lot of things you can do. But this is a chess game, people. And it's better that y'all do it this way than it come the other way. I mean, natural disasters. You don't want that way, because you're not ready. Because when the shit jump off, you still ain't got shit. You ain't got no cars, you ain't got no truck, you ain't got no boat, you ain't got nothing. But let me tell you something. Everything that you see can be jacked. You understand what I'm saying? Because back in the days, y'all remember in the hood, we jacked. Hey, I got it now. You see what I'm saying? So, as long as y'all got y'all tools and y'all food, y'all fuse, y'all little poppies and all of that, the job will be handled with your faith in the mustard seed. You're fighting for freedom. For freedom that's been guaranteed to you. That someone is controlling your life and getting you to leave at an earlier time when that's not even your due date. You see what I'm saying? You out of here before your due date, due to the fact that someone else wanted something inside of you that they needed back in the spirit realm on their side, not the original side. They take your spirit and try to get it into that recessive. It's hard to get in that DNA because most spirits pop back to the melanin. You see what I'm saying? So if they can't bang it out of you, they're trying to get you to extract it out of you and that to get you to fly through the realms. You see what I'm saying? Now you become energy. Now they can use your soul through the energy because you flying. But the question is, you might think you're having a good time, but you're not actually having a good time because you're not in control of your flying. You're being thrown to different areas and different spots. Being in control of your travel is what you want, not to be thrown in control. It's still a control mechanism because you're not controlling it yourself. And basically, people, that's it. I just want to drop that on you. I actually had more stuff to talk about, but I feel energy, you know what I'm saying? When you feel energy, it's like somebody tapping in because everything deals with frequency. You hear the fan in the back, the AC? That right there, motherfucker will sit outside, tap into that sound of the shit, and then come through the sound of the AC and into your body, in your mind. Check. This is what's happening all over the world. Until your aura becomes strong, a smile will blast anything. All you have to do is be happy. That's your defense system. Your defense system is to have an inner glow inside. Having someone tell you jokes inside of your body that's so funny that when you're looking at a person, you try not to laugh because you're listening to the joke that's being told inside of your body. And your body is lightening, your eyes are starting to water because you feel a tear finna drop out because the shit is so funny, right? And that is how you protect yourself. But if you can't muster that, then your chakras is out of line. Someone has already penetrated your heart chakra. Someone is already getting there and controlling your emotions. So now you cannot defend yourself without the emotion of defense. You see what I'm saying? This is a deep game, my brothers and sisters. And it's time for us to dead this. You see what I'm saying? We've been waiting too long. That's why I tell y'all, get your fruits and fast on. Start fasting. This is day number 15, peoples. Day number 15. I had 2 smoothie shakes, and I'm feeling good, man. I'm just a little thirsty a little bit, but I'm a little thirsty. And every time I drink a smoothie, fruit juice it up, I go right to the bathroom. I've been to the bathroom like 50, 60 times. 50, since we started about 60, 70 times. Dropping it on you. It's just showing you that the blockage is still right here. The gallstones have not been flushed yet. So that blockage is still right here. So the juices come and they work on the top layer and they drop past it. But the blockage is still there. And then you keep doing it while the sun inside of you is eating on the gallstones and eating and burning it up, right? So when you're juicing, you're doing your Ramadan, the sun is burning impurities inside of your body, right here, out of you. That's what timing is. That's what you have to do, because you don't want to go into another cycle of winter and have to put more food on because you are controlling what's happening outdoors, but you don't know it. You won't figure it out until you get down to the size you need to be. I already lost 10, 15 pounds already. I'm down to 180, 181 or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But this one, I'm going to chop this one up at 30 minutes. Peace, love, and light. And unite. Make your solution video DVD. Make it into a DVD. Make bunches of copies. And this is how we keep the information going to create your own Facebook right in the mail, coming in the mail. You got DVDs to watch. Peace, love, and light. And I'm out. Hello.